Okay, isa naman pong mapagpalang umaga sa ating lahat mga kabiyaheros. Nagkabiyahe po ulit tayo. Pangatlong araw na po ngayon. Talagang isang mapagpalang araw ito. So nandito po tayo sa kahabaan ng Pedro Hill, dito po sa lungsod ng Maynila. So may susunduin po tayo dito sa Hotel Kimberly. So bago po mag alas 6, nandito na po tayo. Susundo po tayo ng mga mag-aaral na nagmula po doon sa University of San Jose de Recoletos. So mga taga Visayas po ito. Parang sa may gawi po ng Cebu, mga kabiyahero. So ang ating pong pupuntahan, Sandigan Bayan, Malacanang at MOA. 7:30 po ng umaga. Ayan, dumating na po sila. Ibinababa na po nila yung kanilang mga gamit. So katulad nung sinabi ko po kanina, transfer out na po ito. Pagkagaling po nila ng Sandigan Bayan, didiretso po kami ng Malacanang. Tapos magdadaos po siguro sila ng lunch at counting shopping sa SM MOA. And then dadalhin na po natin sila sa airport para po sa kanilang transfer out, pabalik po doon sa kanilang lalawigan. Pagkatapos po nilang magkarga at makumpleto yung ating mga pasahero, tumulak na po tayo patungo ng Sandigan Bayan. So kumaliwa po tayo dito sa kahabaan po ng Top Avenue. Tapos didiretso po tayo sa may Quiapo. Kakanan po tayo ng Espanya, Quezon Avenue, Commonwealth Avenue, kung saan naroroon po yung Sandigan Bayan, mga kabiyahero. Guided tours po ito, so makinig po tayo kung ano po yung sinasabi ng ating tourist guide dito po sa ating mga local tourist, mga kabiyahero.
That's why before they do the rehabilitation of this PNR, only around 300 kilometers yung nata-travel ng train. Okay, so now they are trying to revive and connect all those train stations. Okay, so imagine na lang yung comfortability once na ma-open up ulit yung 1,000 kilometers na yun from north to south of Luzon up to Bicol region actually. So yeah, and then right now to your left hand side, we are on the back side of the Luneta Park. Okay, the building to your left hand side with the dome roof, that is the National Museum of Natural History. In that building is where you can find the remain or the body of the biggest crocodile in captivity in the world, si Lolong. You know what's the size of Lolong? It's 6 meters or around 22 feet, more than half of our boss, and the weight is for about 1,045 kilograms. Okay, that building was used to be the office of the Department of Tourism, and this one is the National Museum of Anthropology. Okay, and this building was also used by the finance building and agriculture. Okay, so that's what we call it, the Agrifinas or the twin building. So these buildings were also destroyed during the World War II and reconstructed back in the 1950s after the war. Okay, here in Metro Manila, we have 4 buildings of the National Museum: the Fine Arts, the one that we visited, the National Museum of Natural History, Anthropology, and then last but not the least is the Planetarium. Okay, to your right hand side, that's the City Hall of Manila. Okay, sa taas niyan or sa bandang unahan niya, makikita niyo yung Big Ben ng Pilipinas, yung Clock Tower ng Manila. Okay, so ngayon parang nagbabalak na tumakbo ulit sa pagka-mayor si Isko Moreno. Ayan. So, bird's eye view ng ating Manila City Hall. It's like, sabi ng mga karamihan ng mga Pilipino, let's like coffin or casket. Okay. But actually, yung size or yung design ng ating Manila City Hall is actually the shield of the knights. Okay. Ganun yung design niya. And then, also to the right-hand side is where you can find the monument of the father of our revolution, none other than Andres Bonifacio. So, what's the meaning of KKK, by the way? Kataas-taasan, kagalang-galangan, katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan. Okay, so sila yung ating mga Filipino freedom fighters during the time of the Spaniards. Okay, so again, we were colonized by the Spaniards from 1565 to 1898. Okay, so nandito pa rin tayo sa Manila, which is our capital of the Philippines. And speaking of capital, alam nyo ba yung mga naging kapitolyo ng Pilipinas? Ano yung mga old capitals ng Philippines?
Cebu.
Cebu during the Spanish time. Yes, that's the first. Second, Manila, of course, because I told you on 1570 they decided to transfer here, okay, and colonize this area because it was the main center of trade and business between Manila and mainland China, followed by Bacolor, Pampanga. Kaya Jonas, bakit ang layo? I told you that we were also colonized by the British, right? The Metro Manila from 1762 to 1764. That's why they transferred the capital in Pampanga. And then last, from 1948 to 1976 was Quezon City. Okay, that's the reason why later when we'll pass by the circle, okay, makikita niyo palibutan is mga government offices. Later, to your left hand side, you will see the famous church of Quiapo. Okay, the word Quiapo derived from the word Quiapo. It's a type of a flowering plant. Ayan yung Quiapo Church. Okay, so dyan, of course, makikita natin yung Black Nazarene. Okay, na kung saan every January, okay, the feast of the Black Nazarene, millions of people are joining the procession of the Black Nazarene. Usually, ang destination from the Quiapo Church to the Quirino Grandstand. We call it the translation of the Black Nazarene. The transfer of the Black Nazarene. Why? Because before, the Black Nazarene was originally located inside the Intramuros. So that's the one that we are celebrating, the transfer of the Black Nazarene. Alam niyo ba kung bakit siya color black? There are two theories about that. Nung una, okay, one is during the transfer of the Black Nazarene from Mexico to the Philippines, the boat was accidentally burned. Okay, that's one theory. Second, the type of wood that they use in that statue, okay, as it ages, it gets even more darker and darker. Okay, so yung Quiapo Church, kilala yan usually kapag meron kayong mga impossible na mga wishes, okay, namamanata sila. Paano ginagawa? From the door, okay, naglalakad sila and dinadasal nila yung lupena and yung rosary nang nakaluhod up to the altar. Okay, nakita nyo kung gaano kahaba yung simbahan ng yung Quiapo Church. Okay, when we're talking about the architecture ng mga simbahan, okay, dalawa lang naman yan. It's either Gothic or Baroque. Okay, Baroque style, yun yung mga like old-looking churches. Yung Gothic yan naman yung like yung Quiapo Church. Okay, so, and usually ang form ng ating mga simbahan, yung mga old churches, we call it cruciform. Alam niyo cruciform? Hughes cross. Like this, ayan. So, cruciform right, far from your right hand side. Okay, so we call it university belt because kung titingnan nyo yung mga butas sa inyong sinturon, magkakasunod siya or magkakadikit. So ganyan yan, yung mga universities rito is magkakadikit lang din. Kaya siya tinawag na university belt. Okay, yung street na yun yung tinuro ko kanina, tawag namin doon is Hepa Lane. Bakit Hepa? Kasi maraming street food doon. So pag sobrang sa street food, magkakamit ka ng Hepa. Okay? And then to your left hand side, of course, the oldest university in Asia, none other than the University of Santo Tomas. Ayan. May makikita kayong structure dyan na arch. Okay? Mamaya makikita nyo sa bandang unahan. Okay? Yung arch na yon, okay, meron silang pamahiin. If you are a freshman, yan, dyan. Yan, dyan ka magpa-pass through. Okay? And then the second time na magpa-pass through ka dyan is kapag graduate ka na. And naniniwala sila na kapag nag-pass through ka dyan na hindi ka pa-graduate is magkakaroon ka ng bad luck, meaning hindi ka daw makaka-graduate. Okay? So, yung UST is the oldest university in Asia. It was established back on 1611 in Intramuros first. Okay? If you can remember yung sa Plaza Roma, yung white building, yung Bureau of Treasury. Okay? At the back of that building is where you can find yung old location ng UST. On 1927, they decided to transfer here. It's because of the growing population. Okay, so malapit na po tayo. So this building of the Sandigan Bayan, it was constructed back in 1978 up until 1979 during the time of our former president, late President Ferdinand Marcos. So this actually the equal of the only exclusively for the ombudsman. They are the one who are allowed to bring cases here in the Sandigan Bayan. So please get ready po. So currently, just this year, they also started the groundbreaking of their second building. So please be ready. Okay, so please remember lang po yung mga guidelines natin, okay? Okay, we'll just double check if we can go down na po, okay?
Ito yung replacement natin sa report. Kasi hindi tayo alam po.
Yep. For a moment lang po.
First month, yung okay today.
Okay, nandito na po tayo, University of San Jose Recoletos, Political Science. So that's why Sandigan Bayan po yung isa sa kanilang pupuntahan. Ayan po si Tokayong Roel, ang kanilang isang profesor. Sumusunod po yung kanilang mga estudyante. So hanggang dito na naman po. Maraming salamat po ulit. Medyo napahaba po yung ating biyahe. Inabot tayo ng halos sa 1 oras bago makarating mula doon sa lungsod ng Maynila. So muli, salamat. Maraming salamat Team Lintek. Joslyn, maraming salamat. Hanggang dito na lang po tayo. Pansamantala, magpapaalam na po muna ulit ako sa inyo mga kabiyahero.